From magazines to the television screen, Jeanne Beker is one of Canada's most trusted sources for fashion and entertainment news. A self-styled author, editor, producer, and TV personality, Beker travels the world, bringing audiences the inside scoop on trends from the runway while interviewing A-list celebrities and designers. This year, the mother of two celebrates 25 years as host of Canada's fashion television, successfully molding herself into a Canadian cultural icon. In Toronto sat down with the fashion guru to get the story. You're a hard person to introduce, Jeanne, because you've got this resume that's like a mile long, and like, what can you say? There's so many titles to throw in there.
Yeah, now I know I get around. For me, it was never enough to just do one thing, and it's funny because in the old days they used to say jack of all trades, master of none, and everyone had to worry about honing in on one particular thing and just focus on that. But nowadays, honestly, we live in such a fragmented kind of world that you've got to get your tentacles out there, and especially, when you've got a brand. It's funny to think of myself as that too, but I know, you say my name and it sort of means something to people, and so I feel a responsibility to get myself out there as much as possible.
So 25 years. To put that into perspective, I'm 25. You've been hosting fashion television as long as my lifetime. What goes through your head when you think, when I tell you that?
That I've been responsible for the cultural education of a whole generation. Well, I've certainly, hopefully, contributed in that way by turning people on to some pretty incredible things. Certainly, we've opened windows onto worlds that people would not normally have the chance to peek into or visit. And we've tried very much to demystify certain things as well. We all live in awe of celebrity and, big iconic designers, let's say, or models, and to be able to sort of blow away some of the smoke and mirrors and really try to talk to people on a very humanistic kind of level, and show situations, warts and all, and show people that people are all vulnerable. They've all got their insecurities, and we're all just part of the same human race. That's been fun.
Fashion television started in the mid-'80s, and back then it was a pioneer in the so-called infotainment world, we'll call it that.
Very much so, yeah.
You could argue that, fashion television was, you guys were the only ones doing that.
We were the only people covering fashion as entertainment. There was a show, Style, by Elsa Clunch, a wonderful fashion journalist, a true fashion journalist. She had been an editor at Harper's Bazaar. She really knew her fashion, and she would go and interview designers, but she would ask questions like, why beige? And what about the silhouette this season, or the hemline? And she was very, very serious about what she did. Where we have always been quite irreverent about what we do, and that's one of the reasons that I think the show has worked as well as it's worked all these years. We've never taken it too seriously. Of course, we have a huge amount of respect and reverence for some of these designers and the incredible talent they have and how hard they work, but at the end of the day, it's only fashion. Can't take it too seriously.